Let's talk about Ombud. And Ombud is a response management software tool that I want to discuss into this conversation. I want to do an in-depth review. I want to look at the pros and cons, the functionalities, the modules, and also the pricing. So here's a presentation I want you to think about. So when you think about Ombud, think about actually a platform that actually goes beyond response management. And this tool curates knowledge, automates the management and production of documents, and promotes actually collaboration across the sales process. So that's why we think that Ombud is the best for response management. And the platform is specifically designed to alleviate the burden of tactical and repetitive responses to RFPs and other customer questionnaires. And while different platforms have actually had a similar set of functionalities as Ombud, we love the fact that Ombud differentiates itself from the crowd because it has a wide variety of features that really overlap for saving you the time to manage procurement processes manually. And this is really cool. And what we love about Ombud is that the company was created in Denver in 2011. So they've been around for nearly 15 years now. And what we love here is that you are able to use a tool that's very sophisticated, that's constantly been upgraded to actually help you run your RFP process a lot more smoothly. And you can use, for instance, you can use the analytics dashboard to track win rates, customer viewing data, and other vital metrics. For example, when we talk about customer viewing data, we are speaking about a tool that allows you to instill a layer of granularity, a layer of transparency into your RFP process, so that you know exactly what kind of appeal your proposal has. So Onboard actually helps revenue teams with response management tools they can use to effectively respond to new business opportunities. Especially if you are in a very competitive field, Onboard does a great job in helping you be agile. So that level of agility is what we love a lot in terms of automating the response management the process, automating the lead management process, but most importantly, running everything from a holistic point of view, so that over time you can scale real fast. If the same customer were to reach out to you multiple times, you can respond through Onboard dashboard. Let's talk about the pros and cons here. When we think about Onboard response management software, what are the pros? What are the cons? Let's talk about that, so we have a clear idea what we are speaking about. I want to talk about the pluses first, right? The pros. So Onboard is very easy to use. That's really good. You have the ability to securely share support for web pages, videos, and more. So you have the ability to actually know if something is working or not. You have a simple navigation process. So we love that a lot. Within Onboard, you have the ability to actually navigate the whole platform really fast. And it doesn't matter. You don't need to have a PhD in computer science or programming to really understand how to use Onboard. So there's nearly no learning curve. So that's what we love. So depending on, regardless of the sophistication, quote unquote sophistication of your team members, they will be able to use Onboard without a problem. And you can easily secure business content also. So Onboard allows you to erect a layer of let's say a layer of exclusivity, if you will, around business content. So that's really good. And you also have within the platform, you have quick response search tools. So that's another layer of flexibility that Ombud brings to the table. So those were the pros. What about the cons? Right now, as of the date of this show, Ombud doesn't have a launchpad integration. So that's something to really that we think is a bummer, because if you have a team that is used to launchpad in your RFP process, not having that integration could be a little problematic. And there is no RFP templating, so that would have been nice. I don't know why Onboard is not really doing this sort of is not adding this extra criterion or extra module. But right now you don't have it. You have no proposal effectiveness reporting, so you really have no idea if what you doing is working, and you don't have that level of granularity. And some workflows are complex, and assigning questions is difficult sometimes within Onboard. So this is something that the platform has to work on in terms of improvement. let's talk about features here. So what are the Ombud key features? By the way, I just want to remind you, we're still talking about the Ombud as a response management software, right? So you have centralized sales process, you have unmatched repository, and you have a tool that's actually built for scale. So when we talk about the centralized sales process, Unbud's sales software allows you to easily organize and keep track of all sales and customer-facing content, as well as supporting full Salesforce integration. So the Salesforce integration is really a biggie in our view. This is really good. It allows you to have more flexibility. You also have an unmatched repository. So this functionality allows teams to share knowledge and content across an entire organization, and centralizing the sales and RFP process while creating a unified point of security and ensuring accountability is really what makes Unbud a key differentiator when it comes to when it comes to response management. And the tool is built for scale. So the Unbud ecosystem is built to be fully scalable to any size operation, from startup to international enterprise. Okay. So what are the value? What is the value added? The value added features here. So you have template creation, you have online document and PDF creation, you have custom branding, project management, and content library. So in terms of custom branding, you have the ability there to actually to affix your own logo. So you have a clear idea. You can personalize the RFP so that you can increase your likelihood of success. You also have RFP generation. So here you have templates. So you have modules such as templates, RFX, and you have versioning. You also have workflow. So when it comes to workflow, you have document builder interface, you have collaborative creation, and you have assembly and approval workflows also. So that's really an important element to think about. What about analytics? With analytics, you have proposal effectiveness reporting. You have reporting and dashboards. So that's really an important element. And for administration and platform, you have user role and access management, alerts and certifications, and you have CRM integration. So let's talk about the specs here. So when we talk about the Unbud, what kind of integration can you expect? Because this is an important element to think about. So first of all, you have a Salesforce. So this is really good. You also have a Microsoft 365. So when we talk about the integration, this is kind of critical, because if you are going to have a great response management software or response management sort of work streams, if you want to have that work stream, you need to have let's say a seamless CRM integration. So when we talk about Salesforce, for instance, this industry-leading CRM helps sales teams accelerate their performance and achieve their goals by offering features such as contact management, contract management, opportunity management, lead management, email integration, reports and dashboards, sales forecasting, file syncing, and sharing, and more. So when you think about Salesforce, I want you to think about mid-sized to large enterprises. So Salesforce is not really for small companies or startups, okay? Because the depth and breadth of features are too much, if you will. And you also have Microsoft 365. That's another integration that you have with Unbud. And so this comprehensive suite of productivity tools includes applications such as Outlook, OneDrive, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, OneNote, SharePoint, Microsoft Teams, Yammer, and more. It also offers the users the latest Office apps in both desktop and online versions. So this is kind of cool. So what we love about Unbud is that the platform integrates not only with Salesforce and Microsoft 365, but it really also automates response management to help your team accelerate the completion of requests for proposals, requests for information, due diligence questionnaires, and security questionnaires. And Unbud provides a repository where you can collect your most essential knowledge, which you can share across sales and revenue teams, really. And as you and your team create, update, and use the content from your repository, what happens here is that Unbud's intelligent engine learns to ensure everyone accesses the best, most accurate information. So this is really good, because you are able to get things done a lot faster. Now, you can also what we love about Unbud is that you also have native integrations beyond Salesforce and Microsoft 365. You have a native integration such as Google Docs, Google Drive, Microsoft Authenticator, Microsoft Azure. You have Okta, One Login, Ping Identity. You have Slack also. So this is really fantastic, especially when it comes to scalability. Let's talk about the modules here. So when we talk about the Ombud, basically you have four important modules that really revolve around the request for proposal automation software, because that's what Ombud really is at the very beginning, an RFP automation software. So you can really harness your knowledge to respond faster and win more RFPs. So you have content self-curation, you have match, you have empowered teams, and you have multiple publishing options. So let's go a little more granular here. So I can really explain to you what Ombud stands for when it comes to request for proposal automation processes. So when we talk about content self-curation, this is a module that allows you to capture and keep your most important knowledge fresh and compliant. You can build your content library or have the platform self-curate as you start using it. Why? Because for you to actually respond to a request for proposal a lot faster, your content has to be updated. Your content has to already be clean before it. Otherwise, you'll spend time instead of responding to an RFP, now you have to take the time to actually curating your content. Whereas with Ombud, you have this self-curation process that's there that allows you to actually make sure that your content is clean all the time. Okay, and you also have an match. And when you think about match, Ombud's intelligent matching engine learns your content and makes the best suggestions to autocomplete your RFPs in minutes. That's really good because if you have a self-curated content process already, then match, which stands for Ombud and matching, you are able to get things done a lot faster because it will pick and choose what's great from your content and drop the rest. And you also have empowered teams, so you can empower your team with powerful collaboration tools and task management to make completing even the most complex RFPs effortless. So that's really cool, especially from a scalability point of view. And you also have multiple publishing options. So you can publish your completed documents to a live web portal. You also have branded templates or original format for full compliance. So you have a lot of options when it comes to publishing. So when we talk about Ombud, you have a security questionnaire response software. Okay, you can respond faster and eliminate compliance risk. That's what you want in the first place with Ombud anyway, right? So when you think about Ombud, think about a tool that allows you to actually automate responses, curate compliant answers, have produce proactive content, and also have a portal capture. So this is an important element. Okay, so again, when you think about Ombud, you have several modules. You have RFP automation software, you have security questionnaire response software, you have pre-sales operating system, and you have proposals and statements of work. But I'm currently going through security questionnaire response software. So when we talk about the security questionnaire response software, what happens here is that you are able to automate responses, and that's really good. So Unmatch automatically answers questions with current and compliant information, making your review quick and easy. And that's what you want, especially if you have to respond to multiple requests for proposals a lot faster. And if you are in a very competitive industry, you have no time to actually go through things manually. So you need software to kind of help you automate things. And when we talk about Ombud actually helping you curate compliant answers, that's really good because then you have a live repository of content that's automatically updated. And natural language processing, NLP, quickly surface the best answer. And you also have proactive content, and you can identify gaps in documentation and processes. So that's really good in terms of helping you know exactly what works and what doesn't work. And you also have portal capture. So the portal capture actually is great here because you have the assisted import of portals, which really deliver all the benefits and takes the effort out of responding and formatting. Again, your idea, the whole thing is you want your team to focus on actually curating the answer, fine tuning the answer, and preparing like the calls with leads and also the contract management. I mean, you don't want to actually you don't want your team to spend time in the nitty gritty of the RFP process. So let's talk about the pre-sales operating system, the OS. So you can empower your sales engineers with a pre-sales operating system. That's a really great. So here you have customer-facing content, discovery and demo templates, performance insights, and you also have knowledge curation. So when we talk about customer-facing content, for instance, you can keep all your content, discovery, and demo templates in a central location. So this sort of this holistic nature, this centralized nature of the process is really good because having it really instills a layer of flexibility in your operation. You also have discovery and demo templates, so you can personalize the buyer experience easily by capturing discovery details alongside demo preparation. You also have performance insights, so you can gather unique insights on team performance by capturing a content-centric view of sales cycles and correlating that to success data in your CRM. You also have knowledge curation, so you can capture and respond to ad hoc questions throughout the sales cycle to auto-curate critical knowledge. And what about proposals and statements of work? So here you can create proposals and statements of work quicker, okay? And so here what we're talking about proposal and SOW templates, statements of work templates, multiple delivery formats, curated approved content, and tailored experiences. Let me break it down for you. When I talk about proposal and statement of work templates, you can create solution-specific templates that help your teams create winning proposals. You have multiple delivery formats in the sense that you can deliver compelling, rich media proposals via a live web view or in MS Word, Excel, or PDF. It really depends upon what works for you. You also have curated approved content, so your most critical knowledge is automatically curated and centralized in a live repository. And you also have tailored experiences. So role-based tailored experience enables teams to create proposals and statements of work quickly. And in terms of cost, as you can see on the screen here, basically Ombud doesn't publish that information. So free demo is available. Pricing is actually also available upon request. So you're gonna have to reach out to the team and ask them questions about the pricing. But they don't publish anything at all, so it is what it is. So do we recommend Ombud? Of course, we recommend Ombud. This is a safe tool. This is a legit tool. They've been around for nearly 15 years now. They've been kicking ass like crazy. So we love all the modules, all the functionalities. So you might want to give them a chance when it comes to request for proposal automation, or for even when it comes to response in terms of statement of work. So here's a recap into this conversation. I spoke to you about Ombud, and I'll give you the presentation, the pros and cons, the features, the specs, the modules, the cost, and now the recap. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.